my name is Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing reviews. So I finally finished a book for July. I was forced to read this book for One Book July, and I physically finished it. It took me a while to finish it, but I did finish it. I did learn a few things, and the book that I was reading was The Bullet Journal Method by writer Carol. Now, I have bullet journaled in the past, so did this book benefit me? I learned a little bit more. I usually use my bullet journal. I did a flip through of my bullet journal. It wound up to be collections. So in the month of July, I have been trying to do a daily log, and that is like a do thing that I'm doing every day in my July book, the One Book July. So I've been doing that, and I kind of like it, but I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot because like I do laundry and then I write laundry every day, and I feel like I'm repeating. I think I'm gonna continue trying to do the method, but I don't know how long it's gonna last because I get bored very quickly. The last thing that I found in this book was a calendar. Let me find the page. It's called a Calendex, and this is what it looks like. And I was like, what the heck is that? And he doesn't explain it in the book. So I went to Facebook and I looked up how to create this and what does all those numbers mean. And there is a Facebook group that you can follow and learn more about this. I did create one in my bullet journal, One Book July. And I didn't put in the numbers yet because I'm still trying to figure out how does this thing work. So yeah, it might be too complicated for me, but I might be able to do something like this as a tracker for my reading maybe, or a tracker for my Weight Watchers. Every time I attend a meeting, you would put a box and like that type thing, or even put the holidays or days that I have off, or maybe something about the birthdays. Maybe I could put this in here, like if I mailed a card out or something for somebody's birthday. So I did learn that. Now, what am I going to rate this book? I think I'm only gonna give it a 3 or 3.5 star because I really did not learn much. Because I already knew how to do it, because I was doing it in the past. It is great for a beginner if you want to learn more and start from fresh. I think it's a good book to have, but I think I am destashing. I'm going to give this to the used bookstore because I don't think I will be looking through it again. And I did use some of it, and yeah. So yeah, that's my review of this. I think I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. It did get some things out of it, but some things I just already knew. So yeah. So I finished another audiobook. This time I listened to The Shack by William P. Young, and I listened to it on audio. I have the physical book as well at home. It was my next book to read when I was doing my decluttering of my books on my floor. It was the first book that was on my floor that I wanted to read. So I finally read it. I listened to it in the car, bringing the kids to school, to work. And I really enjoyed it. It had its ups and downs though. It wasn't a 5-star for me. I'm giving it a 4-star. I really enjoyed the story. It's about this man. He goes on a camping trip and his little girl gets abducted, and throughout the story he's like dealing with the grief of losing his daughter, and God comes to him and gives him support. It is a false story, so it's fake, it's fiction, but the the way that the book was talking to you, it was really good. At the end of the audiobook, William P. Young, he actually comes on and talks to you about his life and how he made this book. So there is a movie. I am at the library now. I'm dropping off my book, and I'm going to see if I can get the movie, and I will let you know if the movie is as good as the book. It was emotional. I'm like starting to tear. So I'm giving this book 4 stars. I really enjoyed it, and now I'm going to get the movie. So yeah. So I watched the movie The Shack. I got it out from the library, and here is my movie. Yes, I watched this movie after reading the book, and I really enjoyed the movie. The movie made me cry. I actually cried while watching the movie. I did not cry while I read the book. So yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. So yeah, highly recommend that you watch the movie if you can.